Every man I face have hit the canvas or I even knocking out. So you know when you come to see heavyweight fights and you want to come and see a knockout, you can count on Wilder to be the man to get the job done, baby.
For me in my career, this is the turning point. This is the most important fight. Win this fight, the world is open to bigger. I can get bigger fights. This is the best fight, but there are other big fights out there. I just have to win and win well.
To add on to being undisputed heavyweight champion of the world would mean everything to me.
Hey Ringsiders, what's going on? This is your host, Boxing's Objective Observer, back again with another ringside preview, getting you set up, in this case for the upcoming heavyweight battle between Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and Joseph Parker. Got a lot to discuss with this marquee matchup that many are looking forward to in the heavyweight division. This fight is going down on December 23rd, 2023, ending this year with a bang in Saudi Arabia.
I believe Wilder still right at the top of his game, and even though he hasn't been busy in the ring, he still has a lot to give.
You know what it is, we're going to let all bombs loose.
Question to you Ringsiders, if you had to pick between Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder
Bomb Squad!
and Joseph Parker, who are you picking? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's dive right in and start with the tail of the tape for these two former world champions. Number 1, Wilder versus Parker matchup. Deontay Wilder stands at 6'7" tall with an 83-inch reach and hails from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the United States. He brings a professional record of 43 wins, 42 coming by way of knockouts, and just 2 losses against the Gypsy King Tyson Fury. Joseph Parker is 6'4" with a 76-inch reach, fighting out of Auckland, New Zealand. He comes in with a record of 33 wins, 23 wins coming by way of stoppage, and only 3 defeats. Now as for their resume, Wilder is the quintessential puncher, as you all know, possessing terrifying knockout power that can end a fight at any given moment. Wilder first burst onto the scene winning a bronze medal in the 2008 Olympics, and as a pro, Deontay Wilder became the WBC heavyweight champion of the world in 2015 with 10 successful title defenses as WBC champ, with wins over former title holder Bermane Stiverne, former world title challenger Dominic Breazeale, and Luis King Kong Ortiz. Joseph Parker earned his title by beating Andy Ruiz Jr. back in 2016 and defended his belt twice before losing it to Anthony Joshua in a heavyweight unification bout. Parker has proven to be extremely durable as well, going the full 12-round distance against the likes of Dillian White and Derek Chisora in recent outings. Number 2, Deontay Wilder's strengths and weaknesses. For Wilder, clearly his biggest asset is the Thor-like power in that explosive right hand. One clean shot and it's night-night, well, at least for most fighters he's fought so far. He also has a tremendous self-belief. After 46 fights, he most likely will enter the ring on December 23, still supremely confident in his abilities. Wilder's potential flaws have been exposed in technical skill and footwork, with Tyson Fury being able to greatly frustrate him in 3 fights through a strong jab, movement, and the uses of weight and brawl. There's also questions if time is catching up, as Wilder is 37 years of age with multiple surgeries on his bicep and hand in the past. Then there is ring rust.
I think there's a thing called ring rust, and I've experienced it myself, so I'm coming into this fight with a lot being busy, and I think it's going to be very beneficial for me, fighting 4 times this year. And I think for him, I don't know, we'll soon find out whether he can shake off the ring rust or whether he has it. We'll see.
When Deontay Wilder steps in the ring with Joseph Parker on December 23rd, 2023, the Bronze Bomber has been out of the ring for over 2 years, bar the Robert Helenius fight in 2022, which didn't even last 1 round. Even then, Wilder showed some readjustment issues, yet were quickly shoved under the rug because of the Deontay Wilder's special in the opening round. Number 3, Joseph Parker's strengths and weaknesses. As for Joseph Parker, he's got quick hands and nimble footwork, which allows him to work combinations and control distance fairly well. The Kiwi utilizes angles effectively, and with the exception of the Joe Joyce fight, Parker's only stoppage loss, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world has shown a sturdy beard against other big punchers. The downsides are his lack of true one-punch power and the tendency to abandon his technique to brawl when the opponent stands in trade, and, unlike Deontay Wilder, a real true will to win. Stamina could also be some sort of an issue in this fight with Wilder if this fight enters the later rounds. That said, I believe Joseph Parker's stamina over time has proven to be better than Deontay Wilder's. Number 4, flow of the fight. Alright, Ringsiders, now that we have an intimate understanding of both Deontay Wilder and Joseph Parker, let's envision how this contest may play out once the bell rings. I expect Parker to establish his jab early and work off the back foot, using angles to fluster Wilder. Deontay will patiently wait, looking for his New Zealand counterpart to overextend and or make some sort of a mistake, looking to unleash his moneymaker. Parker will have to avoid getting caught backing up straight, and he sure doesn't want to get caught up on the ropes either. If the fight goes to the middle rounds, this fight may feature some exciting exchanges. If Wilder can cut off the ring, Parker will look to outwork the former WBC king, but may elect to plant his feet too often, which could spell danger. I anticipate we'll go into the championship rounds without serious damage inflicted yet on either man. But where Parker's stamina holds up while avoiding Wilder's lethal right hand, that long is highly questionable. That said, how's Wilder's timing at the moment? How are Wilder's legs and stamina? Remember, Deontay Wilder is the older fighter of the two and has a lot of wear and tear from the two last fights with Tyson Fury. How much have they taken out of Wilder? Besides, Joseph Parker has extensively trained and sparred with Tyson Fury, and I'm sure the Gypsy King will give a tip or two to decode the Deontay Wilder dilemma.
I want to go over and spend a bit of time with Tyson as well, just to get some advice, get some help, and ultimately I'm going to be in the ring myself, putting it all together. But I think it's great to have that Andy was involved in Tyson's fight, so he's got a bit of background on how Wilder fights, you know, and seen it up close. I've seen it up close as well at all 3 fights.
Number 5, Ringside Stories official, unofficial prediction. If I were a betting man, I'd take Joseph Parker on points, hedge with Deontay Wilder by knockout anywhere from round 6 onwards. Because of all the intangibles, I perceive this to be a close 50-50 fight. Joseph Parker is a fundamentally better fighter than Deontay Wilder, yet the Bronze Bomber still possesses that great equalizer. Working out in the gym, even sparring, is not the same as a fight under the bright lights in what potentially is the biggest boxing event of 2023, bar Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. I expect Wilder to shake off some cobwebs. He's going up against a mover who holds a hand speed advantage, who is a former world champion with a ton of experience fighting all over the world, having been more active in the last 12 months. In fact, this will be Joseph Parker's 4th fight in 2023. Thus, the former WBO World Heavyweight Champion has a real chance to beat Wilder, either on points or by stoppage. But the Kiwi's chin has failed him not too long ago, and unlike Joe Joyce's constant pressure breaking down Parker, the Bronze Bomber's power is sudden. Not only is his right hand swift and powerful, Wilder's always possessed the skill to land his Alabama slammer.
I'm just ready to go, you know. When people come to see heavyweight boxing, they come to see excitement, but most of all, they come to see knockouts. One thing for sure, when I come, that's what I come to deliver. Come December 23rd, I'm coming to do the same thing. I'm on the same mission, you know, to regain my title back and to unify the division.
I'm excited for this fight. Throughout my career, I've never went away from big fights and big opportunity. And this fight with Wilder, I'm ready for it. You know, I know we're here doing what we need to do, but I can't wait to get back into camp and put in work for this fight. I respect Wilder, respect Malik Scott as trainer and everything that they've done. in boxing, but he's in my way. I know what I can do, and I'm here to win.
So that's my full breakdown for Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker, Ringsiders. Let me know your picks. Who do you got in this soon-to-be quality matchup? Does it go the distance, or does one of these former world champions hit the deck and not beat the count? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content and you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. It helps out the channel a lot. It inspires me to make more quality content for y'all. As always, thanks so much for your support and welcome to Ringside Stories. Now, if you've done that already, you're amazing. We already know that you are the true undisputed world champion. Till next time, Ringsiders, this is your host, Boxing Subjective Observer with Ringside Stories. Thanks for watching and have a legendary day.